LG G Vista, in all intents and purposes, is built to look like the G3. The designer device showcases the power button and volume rocker at the back, but it does have an 8 megapixel shooter. It does have laser focus, so that's the difference with the G3 there. It's got a removable back cover, which is nice. You can also see the batteries, a 3200 milliamp battery, so at least it gives you some really solid battery life. Expandable storage up to 128 gigabytes, but internal storage is 8 gigabytes in total, so that's a bummer there. Now the display here is a 5.7-inch display, but it's at 720p, so you've got a larger screen size but a lower resolution, and that's where I find it to be a little bit faulty on the G Vista, because especially at this size, you really want to have a 1080p display so you can have a sharper focus on what you're viewing on the screen. Still, is not a bad device overall, but I'm just a little bit bummed out, especially going from the G3 with its QHD down to basically 720p on here. Now it runs the latest LG UI, and it's pretty smooth at that too, so it does a very good job at least in running UI. It's also powered by a Snapdragon 400 processor, clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, and it's got 1.5 gigs of RAM. Still, with that Snapdragon 400 processor, we've seen how it's performed with things like the Lumia 635. It's still a very capable device. Now, of course, it doesn't match up to what the G3 brings, and you can see design styling is similar, but the G3 feels a little bit more polished. You've also got that QHD display for the G3 in front, but they do share similar software features like the Knock feature, which you can find on the G3, as well as the G2 is also available on the G Vista here. So that's something to take note for most users. Now, the G Vista is basically a mid-range device, or mid-range phablet, if you will, and this is basically targeted to consumers looking for something bigger but also relatively inexpensive. So you can get this for about $19.99 a month with the Verizon Edge program, or $49.99 with the 2-year contract, which isn't bad. Now, if you really think of this as a mid-range device, mid to low range device, then it's fine. If you're looking for something top tier, this is not the device you're looking at. But still, the fact that I would say you have a quad-core processor in here that's still very capable, and also you've got expandable storage of 128 and very solid battery life. I think this is something a lot of people at least will find useful. It's got the 8 megapixel shooter is decent. It records at 1080p. Has the same layout as what you would find with the LG G3, so that is still good, and you still can take decent pictures with this device. Nothing spectacular, decent, and a solid 1080p recording. So this device is not for everyone, but this might be for the user who's looking for something simple and basic. Kind of feels like the LG G3, but still gives you a good performance and great battery life. So don't forget to like this video, guys, share this video and favorite this video, and also do subscribe to the channel on the top right hand corner of your screen. This is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy your entertainment.